We do still have a few months until the release of Team of the Season, but that's going to be going fairly quick. It honestly won't be too long until Team of the Season is released. We go through many weeks of content, and then we start talking about EA Sports FC. And at that point, it becomes the end of the year where we go through the whole cycle again. So with all of that in mind, I've started my preparation, and in today's video I'm going to be going through exactly what I'm doing in hopes that you can actually start putting together a plan so that you have the highest possible chance of packing a Team of the Season player. But before we do get into the video, if you're looking to get some very easy coins, then there is no better place than SkyCoach. You can get as many coins as you want. It's a fast and safe delivery, and of course we cannot forget that it's cheap. You will be able to get a lot more for your money using SkyCoach to buy FIFA coins than if you was to go and buy FIFA points. You simply highlight how many coins you want, you choose your platform, and you place your order. And those coins will be added to your account within 1 hour. So if you do really want to get ahead of most people in Ultimate Team, there is a link in the description down below, and if you use Fnatic at checkout, you'll also get 10% off your purchase. Firstly, I'm going through my club and I'm getting rid of any of the players which still have some value but really I'm not using. This includes some of the players that I have within my starting 11. This year is slightly different compared to other years because I've taken a more of an untradeable route. Whenever I have had coins or had players in my club, I would throw them into SBCs, and that would give me untradeable players. So a huge percentage of my team are untradables. So that does mean this year I don't have as many players to sell. But for those which are tradable, I'm listing them on a transfer market. I'm getting my coins now because after Team of the Season, or even just before, we will experience a crash. Because everyone is familiar with Ultimate Team, they know the paths in which EA is going to take, they know the promos that they're going to release, and because it's the same every single year, it makes it incredibly easy to prepare. And what normally happens is players load up on FIFA points, they stack as many packs as possible, and then open it all during Team of the Season. And this in itself creates a market crash. But because people now understand that's going to happen, they would sell their team beforehand in hopes that they can maximize the most amount of coins that they have available, and then after Team of the Season, they're able to buy them back. But this has also caused another problem, which is a crash that happens before Team of the Season now, which is where everyone starts selling their tradable players. There comes a massive increase on the amount of players that get listed, with there not being as much demand. But because we're still doing this months ahead, it does mean that we get ahead before all of this happens. And the end result still remains the same. You sell your players, you use untradeable players, and because we're coming towards the end of FUT, chances are you still have a good team, and if you wish to do so, you can buy back those exact same players at a fraction of the price, or you can look for better options. Now, despite me saying that I'm about to go and sell my team, or at least sell all the tradable players that I have within my club, I'm also still buying players. I'm still looking at my investments, and the investments that I'm making are Team of the Weeks. I know it's not the fanciest, but we still have quite a few months until Team of the Season is released, so every single Wednesday before a new Team of the Week is announced, I will buy some of the cheaper players that are available within the top 5 major leagues. Premier League, Liga, and Serie A, Bundesliga, and La Liga. I'll buy one of each player and just store them into my club. I'm not going to be doing anything special with them. I may go and put them within teams just so I can go through squad battles. But that's because the games are against the AI, I don't need chemistry, and it really just maximizes the most amount of coins out of each player. I'll get them down to 1 contract, send them into my club, and just wait, sit on them until I'm ready to sell. And what typically happens, even though Team of the Weeks, they're rarely ever used for Team of the Season, it doesn't stop a huge majority of fan bases, players, communities saying that Team of the Weeks will be used for SBCs. And as we get close to the build up of Team of the Season, that's when these players start to increase, as well as some of the fodder items with high rated rare gold players. they all start to increase. And normally this is actually the point in which I sell. I don't wait for team of the season. I don't wait to go and see if there is anything special that gets released into squad builder challenges which require these players. I buy these players when no one else is buying, and then I sell them when everyone else is buying. And so far this has worked for me every single year, and it's probably going to work again this year. For me to have enough coins whilst going through these investments, I am trading. But in all honesty, I've hit that point within FIFA 23 of the trading burnout. I can't be bothered to do any of the complicated trading methods. I also can't be bothered just to sit there and snipe as many players as possible. I'm going back to the lazy methods that we've spoken about many times here on this channel. We're looking at the bronze pack method, we're looking at bulk bidding, and if I can be bothered, I may do some icon trading. But in all honesty, that's it. And even then, icon trading is really still a push. It's probably going to happen 1 or 2 days between now and the release of Team of the Season. I don't know what it is with this year, but trading just hasn't really clicked with me. I went all in on the release of FIFA 23 and probably made more coins than what I've done in the last 5 years. And then put the majority of that into investments, which I was able to go and profit from. And at that point, it just became opening packs, going through SBCs, and doing whatever really. I went through the laziest ways to play FIFA rather than actually trying to grind this game, and that's what I found fun. And now, because I have been doing it for so long, that in itself has started to lose that entertainment factor. And of course, I understand that we are coming towards the end of the year. Team of the Season normally marks when things start to die off. But despite all of that, Team of the Season is normally my favorite time of the year, so I am still trying to force myself to do some of the lazy trading methods, build up to probably around 2 million coins, whilst still having all of those investments in place. So hopefully that will be able to buy into what I want to buy into. And this year, it's not just a case of buying teams and trying to be as efficient as possible. I probably will open packs as well. Open packs with coins because I'm not actually going to spend any money on this game. And that brings us to the final way in which you can really prepare. This is by saving packs. The exact same as what we did with Team of the Year. But Team of the Year, if you did save packs like I did, I managed to save quite a lot. It went into about 400-500, and then I was able to recycle those, and ultimately it led to me opening over 1,000 packs. I didn't get anything, not a Team of the Year player, not an icon, not even an honorable mention. I did reuse a lot of those players to go into some of the icon SBCs, in which I did manage to go and get icon players because, well, it was a guaranteed pack. And I know I'm not the only one that had this tough luck. Loads of people experienced the exact same thing. The pack wait for Team of the Year was ridiculous. And I have seen a lot of people saying that they're not going to bother doing it all over again for Team of the Season. But Team of the Season is actually a lot better. Not only will there be more players, we're talking about Team of the Season where it gives a full starting 11 plus subs and reserves, and you're going to have multiple every single week. That in itself already offers more players for you to have an increased chance of being able to pack someone good. But also Team of the Season themselves just have a higher pack weight. And it normally feels, because we're coming towards the end of the year, that EA is slightly more generous. Of course, they're not nice, but it's slightly better than what you can get any other time prior to Team of the Season. Whereas with all the Team of the Years that have ever existed in Ultimate Team, and I should say that I have played every single one, I've only been able to pack one Team of the Year player, and that was actually last year. But so far, with every single Ultimate Team that I've played through and every single time there has been Team of the Season, I've not had a single year where I've packed less than 10. Now that doesn't mean that every single player that I packed was amazing. Some of them were mediocre at best, but there have been some very good pack pulls. So even though I have been slightly demotivated this year with Ultimate Team and Team of the Year was the hardest one yet, I'm still saving packs. I'm going through division rivals, I'm going through FUT champions, I'm going through the champions playoffs, I'm going through squad battles, draft, you name it. I'm trying to stack as many packs as possible. The easiest way is to go through objectives, so whenever I do go and check, I'm looking out for some of the easiest challenges to complete, completing them, claiming my packs, not opening them, just storing them in my club. Normally, when you start to prepare for promos like this, it becomes a bit of a balancing act. You need to make sure that you have enough coins in your club so that you can keep on trading to generate coins. And there will become a point in which you've submitted all the players which are worth submitting into SBCs, and now you need to start balancing your coins between trading, investing, and buying players that you can use for squad builder challenges. If you're able to balance all three of those, you will be in a great position going into team of the season for you to have pretty much anything that you want. Of course, that does depend on how far you take this. But anyway guys, this is what I'm doing for my preparation for team of the season. If you do have any questions, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going to see ya.